welcome back to my channel. I am very excited to give you my thoughts on the Fenty Beauty collection that was recently launched in early September by the music muse, the always beautiful, fun and free Rihanna Fenty. Okay, so I looked at so many videos regarding this line, and I'll tell you why I had time to do that, okay? But I looked at so many videos regarding this line, and I realized that there were a few things that I had questions about that just weren't getting answered. So in this video, I'm not gonna go over some of the run-of-the-mill things that some other videos may have gone in depth about, but I'll give you just my general thoughts on the line. And you know, I'm always into the business of the beauty, so I'll give you a little of that too, because that's what interests me as well. It may interest you, and then I'll let you know how it's been working out for me. I will let you know that I am wearing it today, honey. Yes. So this is my Fenty face, is what they call it on the website. And I'll let you know the products I use to get this, as well as how I feel about them. So if you want to know how to get this face, what I feel about this line, keep watching. Alrighty, so first off, I want to get one common misconception out of the way. This is not a Black-owned company. It's not 100% owned by Rihanna. This is not a Black-owned business. It's not a, you know, she partnered with an established company to create the product. The product is her vision, not the business. So I want to make that clear. You know, there are a lot of ways that you can partner, collaborate, or work with other companies. You can have joint ventures, you can have partnerships, you can collaborate. And she is the queen of collaboration. She has done product launches with MAC, with Puma, and now also with Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy. So there is a company called Kendu Holdings. Kendu Holdings was launched in 2010 under the Sephora brand. So Sephora created a company or a division called Kendu, K-E-N-D-O Holdings. Its name is supposed to be like a play on can do, so that you feel like you can do anything. So Kendu Holdings was created under Sephora. And then while they had this one CEO named David Sulatino. So David Sulatino was CEO of Sephora. They then create Kendu Holdings. In 2014, Kendu Holdings breaks away from Sephora, and the then Sephora CEO goes over and is now the CEO of Kendu. Sephora gets a new CEO. Under Kendu, he collaborates, acquires, or creates different brands. Currently, the Bite Beauty brand, Olu Henriksen, Marc Jacobs, and Kat Von D, and now Fenty Beauty are all under this line. So it's for people who want like global names. Everyone knows your name and you want to create a line, you then go and work with Kendu Holdings. So Rihanna does not own the company, but her vision is shown through the product. That's what you need to know about the business. So secondly, why would she want to create her own line anyway? Because she had already partnered with MAC. And I mean, it seemed like I was thinking she was going to come out with just more MAC products. But she said that she looked around and saw that there was a need for more inclusive beauty. Beauty products, especially for the complexions of those darker and fair-skinned women who are underserved, who have skin tones that are harder to match. And so she really focused on that, and that is the number one reason why she started this line. So that would explain why she focused on complexion first. That was her vision, that's the purpose for the entire line, and that is what they focused on. So it makes sense that she came out with 40 complexion shades. She also have two other reasons why she created it. One, she wants beauty to be fun. She wants you to layer the products. She wants you just to go out and be free. You know, Rihanna is, I think, one of the freest black women in the world. She is free to be herself. She speaks her mind. She dresses how she wants to with no judgment. And I'm just here for it. All of us can't be that free in our work every day. So she's a free woman, and she's definitely created a line wanting you to take those risks, especially with your makeup. So let me tell you how I went about getting this. I was actually traveling to Michigan when I got this product. And so I don't know, I think that vlog is gonna come up after this, where you see me go into the store and get the product. Well, I go into the store while traveling. It was on my calendar. I was not gonna miss it. I was definitely tuned in to this cosmetics line launch. I get in the store and it's super packed, and I realize things are starting to sell out already. Before going into store, I was prepared. I went on Sephora.com. I read up about the line. I saw everything that was available. And then I came to the conclusion that I was going to purchase 3 products. And I have 3 of those products here. And then I've since added an extra product. The 3 products that initially caught my eye were the Universal Lip Gloss, the Kilowatt Highlighter in Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule, as well as the foundation in the shade 400. So on the Sephora.com website, they had all of the skin tones. This is important, Girl Boss Beauties. If you don't know your skin tone, you should not buy this line. You need to know what your skin tone is first, and then go about picking a shade. I already know my tone. I am a warm, golden yellow toned person. You can see by my chest, I'm not really red. I have definite yellow undertones here. So that is how you pick a shade with this. Because when I got into the store, although I knew I needed shade 400, that shade looked way too light. I was like, I'm not 400. So I bought a different shade, 430. I'll insert a picture of what I looked like wearing shade 430. So basically, I looked like a fool. Like I looked like a Oompa Loompa. Like I was a black girl wearing blackface. And why would I want to be a black girl wearing blackface? That makes no sense. So of course, that went back to the store. By the time I returned it, I was back in Houston, and all of the black girl magic shades were sold out because black girls were definitely here for this launch as well. So I ended up ordering this off the website, FentyBeauty.com. And when I did that, I included, after additional research, the Pro Filter Primer. Soft Matte Pro Filter Primer. So now I have 4 products, and they were delivered in this box here. Take my packing slip out. This box, this is the packaging for the foundation, for the filter, for the lip gloss. I don't know where the other thing is, but okay, let me tell you what you need to know. Number 1, if you think you are interested in this foundation, know your skin tone. Go based on your skin tone. I recently came across a chart on Instagram that was created by Fenty Beauty to help you pick your tone or your shade based on your skin tone. And I will include it right now so that you can see how you need to pick your shade. So as you can see, based on me being a deep girl with golden skin tones, there are only a couple shades for us. So yes, there are 40 shades, but if you watch my videos because you're my skin tone, then I want you to know, baby, there are only 2 shades for us. Don't go in there looking at the other 40. Leave the 38 alone. You have 2 options, and I chose what I feel is the best option for me, which is shade 400. Next up, if you're gonna go and you're in between shades and you don't know which shade to pick the lighter shade. That's not only what I have known to be true after trying this out multiple times, but that's also stated on fentybeauty.com. You know, I do thorough research before I come to you and let you know what's up with a product, especially a foundation. So pick the lighter shade, because this is a product that's like wet paint for your house. You can sample it on, it's gonna be lighter, and when it dries down, it dries much darker. Don't go by the shade in this bottle. It's a frosted bottle, and as you can see, it looks much lighter, but don't go by this. Just know you need to get a lighter shade per this bottle than you think you should. Number 4, if you have textured skin, I recommend that you exfoliate. I do not think this is the best foundation if you have dry, flaky skin. And I do have dry skin, so I do believe that this is a product that you should exfoliate regularly if you want to use this every day, or if you use it just here and there. Make sure you exfoliate the morning or the night before you use it. It does cling to dry patches. It doesn't make you look really bad, but it just clings to it, and it does settle into dry cracks on the mouth. So you see here, it's like going into my smile lines there, like, hey, beware of that, you know, just beware of that. So I recommend to get the smoothest and the best application, exfoliate your skin before using this. I do think this is best for those who have clear skin with minimal hyperpigmentation. My 5th tip, I think I'm on 5, I don't know, just roll with it, we on 5 now. My 5th tip is that if you are a full coverage lover like myself, I recommend using a brush. She did come out with a brush, but because I have more brushes than a girl who's not a makeup artist should actually own, I am just using my own. My favorite full coverage brush is by Sonia Kashuk, and it looks like this really domed brush here. I get this from Target. It creates a very smooth, full coverage face, and it is what I use today. Use a brush if you want more coverage. If you want to look like you're not wearing any makeup and you have pretty much perfect skin, then go ahead and use a sponge. But even on the website, it is recommended that you apply this foundation with a brush. No, not the sponge. The sponge is just to smooth out what you already applied with the brush. Number 6, this product does tend to dry quickly, and then the oxidation or the darkening happens not all at once, I feel like. This is a product that how I like to apply it, I only apply to one half of my skin first, and then I apply to the other half, and then I build up like that. I build up one side, then I build up the other side, instead of putting the product all over the face and then trying to hurry up and go, because it dries in some places and it's not the easiest to blend. So if you are like me and you are not a fan of matte faces, there are two tips that I have for you, because this is a soft matte, but it's still, it gives a more matte finish than I actually like. So I start with a liquid highlighter. And I have on one today. I used the True Match Liquid Glow highlighter. I actually didn't use this shade today. I used the golden shade, but this is the same product. It's just in the rose gold tone. I use this one from time to time. So I would say use a liquid highlighter before putting the foundation on. It will give you more of a dewy look, especially for those of us who are dry and we need to bring some luminosity to our skin anyway. Secondly, something I did not do today, but I thoroughly regret, is that to finish with a setting spray in lieu of the powder. So that's how I had worn the product 3 times before. I didn't really powder my face. After applying it, I just used a setting spray. My setting spray that I normally would use is the Urban Decay D-Slick. And then I would go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter, and that's how I would set it. But today I tried just the powder, no setting spray, and the powder, I feel like it's great. I am getting oily, which I think everybody will get oily with this, which is why she came out with those blotting papers and that blotting, the mattifying powder. But I just feel like the powder made me look a little more matte initially, that I like. Now that my oils have broken through, I like it so much better. But initially I was like, should I spray? Should I not? In the future, I'll just spray my face and go on with it. But if you're looking for a dupe to this is a reasonably priced foundation in my opinion. It's only $34, and you do get a little more than an ounce. You get 1.08 fluid ounces or 32 mils. So why would you want to dupe? I don't think this is a super special formula. It's great, it does look good, but there are some other formulas that behave very similarly to this, and I have 2 that you can pick up at the drugstore if you can't get your hands on this. 2 that I believe work just like this. Let me tell you what they are. The first one is the Iman Luxury Concealing Foundation. This one I think retails for $16, but you only get half an ounce. Why are these similar? Because they both cover, but they never really give you that full coverage. Your oil would break through on both of these. There are shades for Black women in both of these. And the shades tend to turn a little orange. This is orange. Most of these shades, they have this orangey tint to them when you apply it, even after they dry. And I just kind of make up my skin after, I try to blend it all in, take it down the neck and everything. But you can see I stopped applying right here. And then this is where my real skin tone is here. And I'm not going any lighter than the shade 400, but it just has an orange tint to it. You should know that this foundation does as well. So if you can't find this, girl, just go get you some Iman. Another brand that as soon as I used it, I was like, this is similar to the L'Oreal True Match. L'Oreal True Match is one of the most inclusive foundations in the world. I think there are 39 shades of this now, and they are also based on your skin tone. They're available in the drugstore. It does not come with a pump, but it is 1 ounce, and I think this normally retails for about $9.99 to $11.99 depending on the drugstore that you go in. But also, it is a lightweight liquid foundation that is definitely blendable. It just melts into your skin. You look like you have a filter on, but your oils are going to break through just like this. You will need to set it. You will need to blot, and it does oxidize. So for those reasons, I think this L'Oreal True Match and the Iman Luxury Concealing are 2 foundations that you should try out if you cannot get your hands on Fenty Beauty. So, who is this product probably not going to be the best for? I think if you have deep set wrinkles, you will not like this. This does not come with really great skincare ingredients. Also, those of you who are going inside and outside and you're in different types of lighting, this is not the best for different lighting conditions. It's going to look different. You don't always have that perfect look in every lighting. So, and the tone looks different in natural light and indoors. When I had shade 430, now this is 400. This is my shade. I had shade 430. Inside, it looked perfect. Inside my friend's house, it looked fine. When I went to natural light, y'all, it looked like I was wearing blackface. I was just like, how can it look so different in different lighting? This is not like the Dior where it is perfect in every light. This is not like the Smashbox where, you know, you can wear it all day and it's not transferable and it's all good. This is not that product. This is just really, in my opinion, a basic introductory level foundation that came in 40 shades. Now, why do I say basic introductory? I'm going to go into the ingredients. The first ingredient is water. The second ingredient is dimethicone. The third ingredient is talc. They put talc powder in here, and that is what gives you that matte feeling or look. There are higher end ingredients that you can use to mattify a liquid foundation. I did additional research trying to find foundations, liquid foundations that have talc in it, and I could not find one. If you know one and you use one, please let me know. I looked through all of my foundations, all of my liquid foundations. I could not find talc in any of the ingredients, especially as the third ingredient. Talc is a very inexpensive, highly controversial product because the inhaling of large amounts of talc has been linked with cancer. So although this is 100% cruelty-free line, it's not without controversy. I don't think I will repurchase it because, you know, I'm trying it out and it just seems kind of basic to me. I will go ahead and spend $10 more and buy the Dior. Just my opinion. Because I like a fuller face anyways, I would go ahead and get that Hourglass stick foundation that is really sold with high-end ingredients. And I think it also came out in 30 shades. So, you know, I just don't know how I feel about investing in a product that the third ingredient is talc and talc powder in a liquid foundation. I also think that's why in everything they say, shake well, shake well, shake well. You got to shake these ingredients up because that talc needs to make sure it's all throughout the liquid. Just saying, if you don't like talc, don't buy this. If you have fine lines, don't buy this. If you have deep set wrinkles, don't buy this. If you have large and really bad hyperpigmentation, I don't know how well this will cover it. And I have bad hyperpigmentation right here. It did cover it. I think I used about 4 pumps today. to get this look, but we shall see. I do like all of the other products. I don't really know how this primer works with other foundations, but based on what my skin is looking like now, it is 3 p.m. and I put this on at 10 a.m. so 5 hours. It's not really keeping the makeup on, but I guess it's supposed to be a filtering, which means I would think it's gonna like get into your pores and just make it look like you are completely poreless. I don't really see that if I get up close. You know, it just looks like my skin when I'm wearing basic foundation. Like I'm not completely wowed by it, but I am someone who I tend to use really highly rated foundations, things that are cutting edge, new technology. If you've been subscribing to my channel, you know what I'm saying. So this just is not that for me. This is like entry level. This is something I would definitely recommend to someone in their 20s and, you know, just kind of starting out with makeup. Someone who doesn't wear makeup all the time, who's not going to wear this every day. I don't know if I would wear this every day, to be honest. So lastly, I'll give you my thoughts on the other products that I bought. So again, I bought this highlighter. This is the Kilowatt highlighter in the shade Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. I like to apply this with my Morphe E48 brush here. I do have it on today. And what I did, I used this side more as a blush, and then this is the highlighter. This is not just for highlighting your cheeks, it's also for the eyes. And I did use it in store when I bought it. I used it like that. So I just tap my brush and then I would just tap it on. This is how I apply it. It is pigmented, I would say. As you can see, it shows up on my black girl skin, no problem. I then tap into the glittery side, and it is glittery. She created all of these for layering. And then I just tap on top. And it takes it up a notch. You see that's kind of settled in, and that's definitely like pow. So that's how I applied this. I do love it. I was looking for a rose gold highlighter and I really like this one, so I will keep it. I love it. And then the universal lip gloss. There's one lip gloss for everyone. She says it looks good on everyone. It smells good. I love the packaging of this. I love the shade, and I'll tell you what it reminds me of. This actually reminds me of my Dior lip gloss that I raved about to you guys, which is a lip plumping lip gloss, and it is in the shade, this is Dior Addict Ultra Lip Gloss in shade 629 Mirrored. So you see what my lips look like they're like this pinky brown with just a little sparkle on top. That's exactly why I bought this. So as you can see, they're very similar. So I think this is about $28, and then this is, I think, $18. Just go with the Fenty Beauty one, you know, but this is Dior. I didn't see anything else like this. So it's great that I can tell you guys that Fenty Beauty is actually a dupe for a higher end product. And I really like this. I think this is what I like the best out of everything that I picked up. So that is my long-winded review of what you needed to know about Fenty Beauty. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. I need some water. I've been talking so long. But until next time, be blessed to be a blessing. Girl Boss Beauties.